There we go. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Base Legend. That took a lot of time. Not entirely sure why that was having so many issues, but I could not go live on YouTube, so I was going live on TikTok and Twitch, but not on the YouTubes. So let's go ahead and get all this stuff set up, and then we'll be into Fallout 4 again today. Pretty exciting stuff, exciting times. Man, it is a hot one. It is a hot one here in Southern California. It's like 100 degrees right now, and like typically that's kind of normal for summer out here, but it's been like this heat wave for like 4 or 5 days straight, and it's just been never ending, you know. And so either way, it's all good. We're getting into Fallout, so it doesn't matter. We're having some fun here. I'm gonna close out Discord, pop out this chat. We already got one YouTube feed done. Look at that. Look at us moving along. Chugging along 1 minute, and we already got it done. What's going on with Master of Food? And yes, that is a pig launcher, sir. 'Tis definitely a pig launcher. When I was in college, one of my stoner buddies and I made up our own like stupid language. It was called the language of Tiz, and it was just, I'm not even going to go into the details of it, but it was really dumb. Just popped into my mind. And I'm only saying that because I know that every once in a while he pops onto the stream and watches. So Corey, if you're watching this, Tiz. All right. With that being said, sorry about that. Gross. Okay, so that's done. Let me just pop out this chat. Do we do it in under 2 minutes? Whoa, that's my new record. Minute 41 to get all 4 streams set up. Not bad. Did the pigs come with pennies? I mean, they might. I would be excited about that. What's that? Don't ask. Do you know that commercial? Do you know that Budweiser commercial? Do they have Budweiser in your country? Anheuser-Busch, an American beer company, has a brand called Budweiser. And in like the 90s, they had this commercial where they would all like call each other on the phone and just, Wi-Fi! It was the peak advertising. Peak advertising in the 90s. All right, let me get the game up on the screen. I already got it here. There you go. See? Easy. Easy enough. All right. Ooh, ah, man, that's a what is that? Grease? What a reference right there. Thanks for the likes, appreciate that, mighty kind of you. All right, so the main thing that we need right now, I'm in the middle of just building like a little small base here. It's nothing special right now, but we need a lot of just miscellaneous components to get it moving, specifically circuitry, and so that's kind of what I'm working on right now, is circuitry. Don't need any more wood. Is there anything in this house? What's up, Sturge? Yeah, Sturge is just chilling in there. All right, there's a couple things in there. Wait, what? You hear me twice? Refresh the feed because I definitely, hang on. I can check that. I can check that. Wait, bop, 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 bop. Okay, it's only coming in at one time, and if my monitor's off. Yeah, my monitor is off here. Don't ask. And so if that's the case, if I'm echoey, yeah, go ahead and refresh your feed there, and you should be able. Thanks for that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. What is it, Creature? Thank you very much. Thanks for confirming that. All right, let's hop on in here. We're just breaking down some stuff right now. Really, it's not even a matter of breaking down stuff, but I need to find some circuitry so I can finish building this elevator. It's really the only thing. Oops. There we go. But I actually don't even know if I'm going to be able to get circuitry until I upgrade that one like scrapper perk or something like that. Oh, dude, one of my personal favorite. I'm weird. I like have a Brotherhood of Steel. It's hard to show it, but I have a Brotherhood of Steel tattoo on the arm. Like I'm obsessed with Fallout. Massive game. Awesome. Glad to hear that it's gone. Don't ask. Hate when the stream bugs out for you guys. Glad to hear it. Let's get rid of some of this junk. Trash Can Carla? I don't know if she's shown up yet. Like, I've only been in Sanctuary for like half a day at this point. So I don't know if she's shown up yet. You were right, Trash Can Carla. Is she here? And there's Mama Murphy. I don't see Trash Can Carla here. Let's sleep and see if we can get her here. Nice. That's fantastic. I've always wanted a like vault tech suit or something like that. They're so impractical. I'd never wear it or anything like that, but always just wanted one for no reason. All right, well rested here. It's the middle of the day. Trash Can Carla show up? Nah, no worries. There's probably going to be some circuitry over at the Red Rocket, so we'll head over that way. Just order from Temu. That's actually not a bad idea. I've never done a Temu order yet. I'm always a little hesitant to do one of those, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I'm willing to try it. Why not, right? Just a bunch of junk we don't need. That stuff we'll keep. All right, I think I'm going to head on down to Red Rocket and see if I can get any circuitry there. All that I'm really trying to build right now is the elevator for my base. That actually would make sense. I've never thought about Temu as a place to do that type of stuff, like finding collectibles, because I always question the authenticity. But if you're not worried about authenticity of a collectible, and it's more just a decoration, like, I could definitely see that being effective. It's a good idea, actually. A really good idea. All right, so just going to keep it moving. What up, Garvey? All right. Head on over to Red Rocket real fast. Try to get some circuitry. Trashlit Carla. I like that better. I think she should have been called Trashlit Carla. That would have been so much better. All right, I think I left dog meat over here too, so we'll send him over to Sanctuary as soon as we find him. But again, just need to find, we'll keep the benches for now. Need to find some circuitry. Would these phone booths have circuitry? Maybe. I don't know what's inside of the fuse or the vacuum tube, like off the top of my head, so those may have the thing that I'm looking for. Nope, keep that one. What, check the map for Carla? She'll come through here eventually. She eventually makes her way up to Sanctuary. Nice, Nicole. It's my second favorite one. Personally, I'm a bigger fan of New Vegas. I just don't stream New Vegas because there's a lot more bugs in New Vegas. What, you mean like a remake of 3? I definitely play a remake of 3. That sounds like so much fun. 3 would be good. I think the reason why I have trouble getting back into 3, and I guess this could be applicable for New Vegas too, is 3 doesn't allow you to run, like sprint. So you're going the same speed the whole way. And I don't know why, but it's less annoying in New Vegas, but it's still there, you know what I mean? All right, I'm not seeing any circuitry here. So that's not going to help me with anything. There we go. There's the circuitry that we needed. That was literally, I think, all the circuitry we needed too. Let me just double check that. Power, elevators. Wait, that's not right. It's under structures. Elevators. There we go. 2 floor, 3 floor. Do I just want a 2 floor one? Yeah, we'll just do a little 2-floor base. That way we don't have to keep looking for more gears. Easier to find, but kind of a pain. Yeah, actually, I don't think I've ever put any mods on this except for like the story-driven ones, like the Silent Hill one and then Fallout London. Fallout London was actually really legit. I enjoyed that one. All right, come on, dog meat, let's go. What's the point of this game? Is it like a story game? It's Fallout. So long story short, you are frozen in time for like 200 some odd years, and then when you come to the surface world after the apocalypse happens, the whole world's destroyed. See, you have to go find your son because your son has gone missing. And so the entire game is about ignoring the main quest of finding your son and doing as many side quests as possible, so that way your son grows to be an old man by the time you first see him. Most of that's correct, actually. All right, let's get on over here, build a little bit more of the base. It's more of like I don't use Sanctuary, so it's more of like I'm making a barracks for everybody else. Ah, yes, yes, yes. That true. That true. War does not change. It changes a little bit in terms of like the timing, but yeah, that's a whole theme here. All right, let's go ahead and get back to Verk. Start by putting some stairs in. Guess I could probably just go to wood and find stairs, right? Yep, there we go. Stairs need just little shack steps. That's all. That's all. Really? You're not going to latch to that? It's kind of dumb if you're not going to latch. Don't like that. All right, no worries. We can at least fake it. All right. There we go. Nice. What's up, gamer? Or what was it, game? Perfect. All right, and then let's get our elevator set up. I did see all of your Zomboid mods, and I was talking with TechFather about setting all them up on the server. We're going to try to get everything done mod-wise by Friday, so that way we can roll out the server hopefully by next week. That at least would be cool. Where am I going? Elevators. Yep, there we go. Did I seriously burn my circuitry on something? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I don't have trade line set up because this is just so early on in the game. And so, yeah, I need to actually go back. And as much as this will probably take a little bit longer here. But yeah, this is the one that I need to get is the, where's the local leader one? There, local leader. So I got 2 levels to get up to first. Let's get that going. Okay. Perfect. But yeah, we'll definitely take care of all of those mods. I'm pretty excited about getting back into Zomboid with you guys. And I don't think I'm going to do a full lockout of the area of like Louisville. I think we're going to have to pick a smaller city. Louisville's too big. Hey, Chuck Rigo. Good to see you again, buddy. All right, let's go ahead and... So basically, I found the circuitry that I need. And then I didn't take it with me. And so there's the circuitry. That's all I needed to grab. It's just that right there. And then now we can head on back to Sanctuary. Wait, what did it ask for yesterday? What? What do you mean by that, sir? Denmark? What about Denmark? Wait, Project Zomboid, Denmark? Is that what you're saying? Because that would be kind of cool if you could do Zomboid in a different country as opposed to Zomboid in Kentucky. I would appreciate that. Oh, yeah. I remember all that yesterday. So so I had said The Man Who Sold the World and then also Come As You Are, but it sounds like you already knew all of those. And so, yeah. Okay, so there's our elevator. So power is going to be a little bit interesting to run here, but we got to run it to the ceiling. And then, hang on, let's store this real fast. I need to find a windowed one that just kind of allows me to get something through it real quick. You know what? This will work. It's not the cleanest build, but this will work. And then we'll put a little porch on it. Are there half walls here? See, that's a shortcoming. Definitely should put some half walls on it. But either way. Oh, is this one not going to allow it because of the door location? Don't like that. Check the other one. Nope. Alright, no worries. Scrap that real quick. Oh, no worries. No worries, Chuck Rigo. You have a good one, buddy. What am I building? This is just a small little place to like kind of hang my head at the end of the day. It's not anything fancy. It's just kind of one of those things that I'm trying to just throw together to yeah, just give myself something here. I wish that any of these were like already enclosed. Weak. Alright, hang on. That looks so tacky, though, with it being concrete. Now, let's see if I can find some warehouse walls that work. This'll work. Yeah, this'll definitely work. Alright, real quick, let's just check the other one real fast, the barns. That also might work. Let's go with the barn. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go with the barn here. Alright, there we go. Kind of already looks there. Oh, I didn't see that part up top there. Do they all have that raised bit? That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, never mind. Not the barn. Now I need to double check the... Yeah, the warehouse is just as high too. That doesn't help me with anything. I swear it shouldn't be this difficult for like a windowed one, you know what I know? Know what I mean? Interesting. That's pretty cool. I knew that they were going to take the synth mechanic and really like run with it. All right, you know what? I have a better idea. We are going to put this down here. Yeah, this one right here. And then instead, we're going to get rid of that switch, this door. Yep, just like that. And now we're going to put in a second one of those right here. Yeah, look at that. Clean. And then let's get these half walls in. They're not really half walls as much as, yeah. Why do you not like this side? What's wrong with this side? Oh, there it went. All right, so let's get that one there. And then this one, rotate it around, get it in there. All right, there we go. So this will at least be clean. You can dupe Preston or your son. It's kind of creepy. Like kind of creepy. Like actually very creepy. I think about it. All right, so there's the upper floor. Right there. And then we'll have to gonna have to get the walls up so that way this looks even. Yeah, connect in. You can make your son work. When you make your son, is he like old or is he like your son? Hang on, I messed up somewhere. Where am I messing up? Okay, so this is accurate. I think it's this one that's inaccurate. Okay. Yeah, I want everything to be kind of connected in here. There we go. Yeah, the elevator does sit a little bit higher than your floors, but it's basically just one step up. And so this should still work really well. Okay, so next up, let's fix our power situation. So we are going to need to get another pylon, but I don't have enough. Wait, do I not have enough? Where are the pylons? I have the ability to do one pylon right now. Nice. Awesome, Chuck Rigo. That's awesome. Nice. That's awesome that it's the old one. I'm kind of glad that it's the old guy. It'd be weird if it was like the little tiny synth son. Okay. So, we're going to just put a power pylon out here. Right about here. Yeah. There we go. Let's see here. You haven't tried to do it with the sun? Well, that's understandable. Again, that'd be a little weird. Be cool if Trash Can Carla could show up. I need some copper, I think. Yeah, that's like the one thing that's on the screen that I need. So yeah, I need copper. Kind of raiding my own house here. I wish that you could just fix up your house and like buy upgrades to it as well and stuff like that. Like kind of rebuild it. Yeah, she ain't got to be like, she'll be here probably tomorrow or something like that, and I'll be able to fish some stuff out of her storage. I don't have many caps though, so I probably won't be able to buy much. There's copper. Need to break down some more of those lamps. There should be another lamp in here in the back. Wait, that didn't give me any copper. Why did that not give me copper? I feel like that should have given me copper. Okay, well that gave me one piece of copper. Did I put it down? Is that what happened? I did. Look at me being all silly. Alright, well let's go put this over here then. That sounds about right actually. Unless she's not too far away. Alright, so scrap this. Man, I don't want to scrap that because we lose the power. So let's put this over here, and that's an unfortunate loss. Alright, this one though. Let's go in here. And take this and move it out just a touch. And then you are connecting right to there. Perfect. Alright, let's go find some more lamps to break. She's close to Wolfgang. How are you able to see where Carla is in my game, sir? That makes no sense. I'm lost. I'm confused. That happens regularly, but Codsworth, it would be really cool if you got out of my way. Thank you. Ridiculous. Ah. Well, that's understandable then. All right, so next up, the thing that we need to focus on is these. And there's some vault ones. I don't think we've unlocked them yet. Okay. So we got to use the regular ones. Come As You Are is probably my favorite Nirvana song of all time. It is such a good piece. Like huge fan of that one. Okay. Trying to snake it like right on the corner here. Like that. Okay. Try to keep it all clean. That's the main thing that I'm doing. All right, so now she's at Drumlin Diner. We'll see. I'm curious because I know here, like I'm gonna go to sleep right now, and I'll just sleep till morning, and she'll probably get here. There we go. Just to speed it along, if I can buy anything. Oh, are you still following me? Hey, bud.
How you doing?
Oh, let's dismiss it. Dismiss dog meat for a little bit. All right, but you get to hang out here. There you go. All right, Carla, you here? Nope, no Carla.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now.
I need more lamps. I love lamp. Oh, no. I don't do that. I let vendors come to me in this game. It's too much of a waste of time to like go and hunt down a vendor if they're not going to be in the spot you want them to be in. And so I'd rather just kind of, I think I only need like one more lamp anyway, one or two more. Yeah, but caps is so easy to get in this game. I don't think there's ever been a moment in this game specifically, I don't think there's ever been a game or a moment in Fallout 4 where I've ever needed caps for something. Like Fallout New Vegas, you need caps constantly because like there's the surgery center to get buffs and stuff like that. And so if you don't use the surgery center, or if you do use the surgery center, like you're paying $20,000 for like a couple of those buffs. And so yeah, definitely something that It's a lot more manageable in this. That should have had copper, but it didn't. See, that's something that I don't understand is if light bulbs and like lights and lamps and things like that have copper, why don't they all have copper? You know what I mean? Also might be on your end because it's looking pretty stable here on YouTube. I'll let you know if that changes. But yeah, let me know if anybody else is having some lag issues. Again, it's hot, and so with where I live, bandwidth gets taken up very, very, very quickly when it gets really, really hot outside. Man, none of this was really helpful. So we found enough to do one more, so that should be enough to finish this. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Possibly. I'm in Southern California, and so anytime that it gets hot out here and everybody like hangs out inside instead of going to like the parks and stuff like that, or the skate park, yeah, it gets pretty brutal. All right, let's run this one. I guess, yeah, didn't want to do that. At least keep the wire as close to this thing as possible. All right, so we are now set up with this. We can go to our second floor. Super chill. Then yeah, as you can see, it's still a little bit of a step up. Like we have to jump onto it, but otherwise there's a gap in your walls that you're building, and so it's just not fun. What got disconnected here? Something got disconnected, or do we just not have enough power to run it all? That's very possible. I'm guessing we don't have enough power to run it. Can't afford another generator because we need copper. Of course, that's what it is. Let's see if we can find some. We've mostly cleared out all of Sanctuary. So like most of the resources in here are kind of garbage resources that we don't need anymore. But there's also probably a bunch of copper at yeah, you get the idea. Oh yeah, I don't deny it. I'm probably not going to waste the time going after her. There's no real need to. Like it's one of the more chill building games that's like really, 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 really good. And so I'm not sweating finding resources in this one. It's just a matter of kind of getting it done and taking my time with it. But either way, I got the copper over at Red Rocket, so that's where we're heading right now. Oops. That's not true. Nah, dude, she totally just shows up randomly in Sanctuary for me. Like she just always has. Thanks for that new subscribe. Appreciate it. Mighty kind of you. Alright, so let's see how much copper we have in here. Oops. I meant to check the stocks. 1. I have 1 copper. Okay. Right? So good. You know, it's funny. Actually, I tend to not use the what's it called? The launcher, the nuke launcher and all that. Like Fat Man, that's what it is. I tend to not use them. And I don't know why. They're amazing weapons. I just never really had bothered with it. That's not true, bud. No, because I've never had to go and find Carla. I just like occasionally will see her at Sanctuary for the first time, and that's the first time I ever interact with her. Definitely don't need to do that. Not sweating it one bit. Like I'm sweating in this room because it's hot. That's just how it is. This is how it's always been. Is I just like hang out, and then I'll like spawn in Sanctuary, and Carla will spawn right here, and she'll just be here, ready to kind of hang out. All right, so I grabbed a bunch of vacuum tubes, so I should be able to build my other generator to finish powering this thing up. Let's get that done. Yeah, let's run these things in series. All right, so that should have reopened this door, and we can get back to work. See, I'm not a big speedrunner. There's some games that I used to speedrun and stuff like that. Like Skyrim, I would always rush through the start and do the exact same thing every single time. But not in this one. Always enjoy it. Sorry, don't ask. I can't ever help with lag. I just want to point that out. Like, it's just something that no streamer can really do anything about if the game is running perfectly. And so it might be on your end. Your best bet is to refresh because everything on my end is kind of looking really, really, really stable. And so that's your best bet is to just kind of refresh if that happens, if like you're in a low bandwidth area. That's it. She shows up if you put the beacon on it. Thank you, Chappie. I appreciate that. Mighty, mighty kind of you. Okay, let's get these walls back out. They're the good ones. They're there. Yeah, good walls. Gotta love these walls. Fantastic walls. For a while, I actually had fiber. When we first moved in here, I paid for fiber connections and stuff like that. And then I ended up like arguing with them for the longest time and getting my money back because it was not worth the effort. Don't know what to tell you then, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting any errors on any of my feeds here, so I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, when I was on a fiber connection, it was worse than like my regular DSL connections and stuff like that. And so that was something that I even had to explain to the guy when I was getting my refund. I was just like, just because you have fiber does not mean that it is a better necessary connection. And I even called it like dirty fiber when I was getting my refund because they were like throttling the bandwidth on it and it was real silly. All right, let's get a roof here. I always thought that they needed better roofing in Fallout 4. Like, I think the roofs are kind of silly looking because they're all like flat. Well, except for the barns. Like, there's the barn roof and stuff like that you can do. But like, if you're just doing the shacks like this, which is just all wood and steel, is just really simple building. The ceilings are kind of silly. And that elevator is really high compared to everything else. There's a way to get it kind of more situated, but you kind of have to elevate the whole build, and so we're just going to keep it like this. That makes sense. All right, speaking of getting that one piece done, can I do my recruitment beacon? Because that would be kind of cool to set up. I doubt I have all the components for it. Power pylon, switched pylon. Man, I'm missing it. Where is it? No, that's not it. Hang on. It's not in generators. I know that. Is it miscellaneous? There it is. So I need crystal and circuitry. So, okay. Alright, well, no worries. No worries. Got everything that I kind of needed to set up. The only thing that I still need right now is my chest to move forward with that. And I don't know. Did I already do the first level of gun nut yet? Scrap some of this stuff while we're here. Not worth it. Meh, hold on to that one. Not the biggest fan of the laser musket. I'm not sure how everybody else feels about it. But yeah, just never been a big fan of the laser musket. Okay. That'll at least get us a little bit of action here. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do our powerful receiver here. With a long light barrel. Sharpshooter grip. Quick eject mag. Perfect. Keep it standard, and we'll put on a compensator for now until we can get the suppressor. Alright, next up, pipe rifle. And do a hardened receiver again. Powerful receiver, I mean. Short barrel to a long barrel. We'll put on... Okay, we'll just put on that one, I guess, because we can't afford anything else. Same thing there. Muzzle, nothing needed. Cool. Okay. That's pretty easy. Alright. So let's move on in the story, because we need to level up again and get some other stuff done. But we've got enough done here. Oh, what have I unlocked so far? I mean... Okay. Alright, let's go to Diamond. Let's do that trek down to Diamond City, and there's a couple of building spots that I'm going to pick up along the way. School starts tomorrow for you, dude. Man, have fun. I enjoyed school. I always like school. I know a lot of people are like, what? That's dumb. You know, you just want to hang out. Enjoy school. Because after school comes the rest of your life. And it's more fun not to worry about that type of thing. Alright, I haven't checked out the church yet, but I'm pretty sure there's loot in the bell tower. Oh no! That's unfortunate. I always like seeing what game companies put in the pulpits, like the little pulpit over there. Let's steal that bayonet. Like it's there. You can do a lot of lore telling whenever you have like a pastor standing behind a pulpit like that, and you put like alcohol under there, or you put just like a gun or something like that. Just a lot of little subtle storytelling. Oh, that vertibird. Alright. Let's get on down to Diamond. There we go. Wait, what? What's happening? While I go to Diamond? I'm heading over that way, but I mean, I saw this Brahmin over here, so I thought it was Carla. It's not Carla, but it's somebody else. Oh, it is Carla. There she is.
Hey.
So what's your story? Looking to trade?
Uh-huh.
Barter.
I...
Uh-huh.
Not like I needed anything, really. Might as well just kind of see what she has, right? Steal her money? No. I like Carla. Like, I have always respected Carla. Looking for more just seeds and plants and stuff like that. That's kind of nice, the pocketed leather armor. Alright, that's enough. Don't need anything else. And do you have any potatoes? No. Alright. Let's sell some junk. No, don't back out of that. Tommy gun that shoots bombs. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. Alright. It's going to sound weird, but I don't like the Molotovs in this game, so I'm going to get rid of those. We'll get rid of the pipe bolt action rifle. Should have left those back at the base. Oh well. Alright. I ain't paying you anything, lady. So here, take some money. Or well, I guess just regular food. There we go. Alright. No, give me that back. You don't get that. You don't get the Med-X. Okay. No, I did it again. Except this time I don't actually know what I gave her. Oh, well. I guess it doesn't matter. Sell the rest of these Nukas. No, I didn't want to buy that. Whatever. There we go. All right. Accept that trade. Oh, absolutely. There's so many of the fun vendors in this one. There's also a lot of other vendors, too. What is this dude doing out here in the Institute Club?
Excuse me, sir. Would you happen to know the way to Bunker Hill?
Why do you need to go there?
I can't divulge my reasons, but I need to get there.
That's the first time I've ever actually seen this tool, this little Easter egg of finding Timmy out here. All right, let's go ahead and get up the diner. I do the diner the same way every single time.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushes anything.
Easy there.
What's up?
That junk is done to my boy.
Doesn't involve me. You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
That's it. You're dead. You crossed the wall.
Rude. You're not supposed to do that. Do. That didn't take long on her end.
Sorry. Should've just run.
Should have. Yeah, I don't want that metal red armor. All right, Trudy, pay up.
Hey there.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that stuff.
Thank you. What? I don't want to update GOG right now. Why did I just get that pop up? Who cares? Who cares about drugs in this game? You don't need them. And not interested. See, that's what I love about Fallout, is there's so many optimal ways to play that, like, you don't have to do the perfect playthrough every single time. Like, I've never bothered with it. I just kind of do what I want to do in this game, and that's one of the main reasons why I've always enjoyed it, you know what I mean? Let's get this pie. I don't have my luck high enough to get the pie. I'm gonna try. Nope. All right, onward. Weak. Well, fantastic, Chuck Rigo. Sounds like a good time if you ask me. Missed. Haha. Okay. I can't remember, but there's something about this area. Like, you come back here for like a side quest or something like that. But there's something about this that I'm just not remembering. Well, nice. Awesome, Chuck Rigo. I'll be sure to check that out. Let's keep on heading down to Diamond City. I always kind of end up going this way down to Diamond. Like, I know that there's an easier route too. Like, if you go this way into Diamond, you actually encounter a lot more less resistance than going like straight up the middle here. What ending am I going for? Man, I don't even know if I'm going to beat the game. I'm going to focus on building and like doing settlements and mostly. But typically, I've gotten all of them so far. I've never been a fan of siding with the Synths and the Institute and stuff like that. Not the biggest fan of the Railroad. Not the biggest fan of Minutemen. Brotherhood's not too bad, but like, I don't know. I have reservations. Bad shot. I don't know. If I do end up beating the game, I'll probably do the Minutemen ending. Just seems pretty straightforward. Too many roaches. Oops. Forgot to hit the trigger on the other one. Love when you get a legendary rad roach like this. Sweet. Got a baseball bat legendary. Well, fantastic. Hey, Daenerys. Good to see you. I have not fell out yet, Master of Food. The world has fell out. But I personally have not fell out. It's one of my favorite songs is that, like, Crawl Out of the Fallout song. It's a great one. I don't play with my radio on, so if you guys were hoping to get the Fallout music, I tend to not play with that one. All right, Mole Rat City here. Let's switch up to our shotgun. What? Is the shotgun not on the hotbar anymore? That's silliness. All right, hang on. I think I need to do one more charisma, right? Yep, one more charisma. Sweet. All right, and then I need to get to... Wow. I'm surprised that's not on the hotbar. All right, put that on 6. Perfect. Whoa, what's it? What?
Nice.
It's a nice little piece of armor right there. Haha. Picked the wrong time to try to surprise me. All right, let me check my armor real quick. Try to upgrade to this one piece. There we go. Cool. Still want to replace that right leg, that Raider right leg, but it's not really that necessary. All right, Molies, let's do this. This is a cool location. This like trash heap junkyard area. I thought it was a great location when I first stumbled upon it. I always like these types of spots inside of this game. Nope. Okay. Start checking out some of this stuff in here. Nuka grenade, that's nice. You know, that's a fair point. Just doing it for yourself as opposed to doing it with a faction. Isaiah, I don't think I've ever actually done that before. I don't know if you... I didn't know you could do that up until this point. That's a good point. I might have to do it that way. Thanks, I appreciate that. Mighty kind of you. That's one thing that I do want to do one of these days is do a survival playthrough. Because I think that was by far one of my favorite survival mechanics. Is the survival mechanic in Fallout New Vegas, because having to weigh like your ammo all the way down to the grams, like that's impressive to me. Don't do survival? Why not? Why not, bud? That sounds about right. About 6 months ago, I'd believe it. I go back to Fallout pretty regularly. Like, anytime that there's, like, a really cool mod coming out or something like that. Dude, I died too many times. That's half of the fun. Like that's something about survival modes and survival games that I think a lot of people miss sight of. Is survival games are supposed to be hard. Like they're not supposed to be easy games. And so games that have survival modes, good. I want to die a bunch of times. Like I want it to be ridiculously hard. 2 seconds. Try to do this without getting ridiculously irradiated. It's always a little upsetting when you get the tries reset, but it's like I always have done it this way where you get everything off the board first rather than try to do it slowly. And so yeah. Oh, that's not bad at all. Needing to save and no quick travel, that's cake, man. That sounds like so much fun if you ask me. All right, what's the easiest one to start with? The ERs are the best ones to start with. Gather's the best one to start with. Likeness 1, so it's not bunker. It's not that one. Nope. It's got 2. Nope. Nope. Did I mess that up? All right, I'm missing one. Hang on. I must have overlooked a word here. Hang on. Oh, hang on. There's a dud remover. That'll work too. You feel the failure? Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Master of Food. All right, hang on. So it's not leader. Unless, is it unless? Nope. Oh, I overlooked it. It's handle. My God. There we go. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be interested in that, Daenerys. Sorry about that. But I just don't want to save your time or ours. But this is a passion project created by 3 graphic designers. And so we would never really need that type of artwork or anything like that. But I appreciate you asking. Mighty kind of you. Okay. Pull this way. Stop getting irradiated for a second. Place out to this braced left arm here. Picked up a gun too. What did I get? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. That makes me pretty happy that I got a sniper-ish type gun. Yeah, love that scope. That's nice. All right, but that means that we got to switch up weapons here. Did I get everything here? I think I got everything from here. That's something that I've never really bothered with in this game is I don't bother with the power armor. Like, I mean, no shade against it. It's power armor, right? It's good armor. But it makes you so clunky and like loud, and I do so much stealth in this game. Like that's just kind of how I've always played it. All right, let's just pick up the settlement over here. We're gonna ignore dance for a second. Actually, you get good experience for doing that quest. Let me get really good experience. Hang on. While we're here, I'm going to actually grab some of the fruit off of this because I always set up Hangman's Alley before I do anything else. Was that a W with milk? No. No, that's iced coffee. I got approximately 2 hours of sleep last night because my 8-month-old is going through what is referred to as sleep regression. And so she sleeps more during the day than at night right now. And so we are actively working on changing that up and stuff like that. Can I start building here? No, we're not allied with them yet. But so that I've gotten like next to no sleep today. And if you can't tell, I'm exhausted. And so, yeah, I'll probably end up, I've been drinking way too much coffee today. I'll crash tonight though. All good. I love these Pulowski preservation chambers. It makes me so happy that these were products that existed and they all failed, but everybody trusted them. Such a great thing. All right, come on, Pie. Well, buddy, you gotta get some sleep. You gotta get some sleep there, bud. See, that's something that I firmly believe. Sleep is vital and important. When you're a new parent, it's just part of it, but it's gonna disappear very soon. Like, I'm gonna be able to get sleep again in the future. Well, there you go. I understand that one. I've been there many a time. Alright, so there's the brewery for Beantown. As I said, I like to cross here instead of like the main bridges over by the Fashion Town. Hang on. I have found decent loot in here before. You hate it? I mean, you don't have to sleep 10 hours, sir, right? Like, you don't have to necessarily do that. Yeah. Weak. 2 seconds. Still like one in here, but still. Should just be using a melee here. Too hot to sleep? I understand that one completely, man. Like, my power bill this past month was ridiculously high. Like, unnecessarily high. And I mean, it's just part of where we live. It's not really anything else. But so we try to save money constantly. And part of that is like turning off the AC, windows open, all of that. And so I understand that pain.
Got it.
Gotta love explosives. I mean, Master of Food, I'm sure we could get creative. Come up with some kind of a system for you there, sir. All right, let's go to Beantown. Or, well, at least cross over at Beantown here. But yeah, there's the other main bridge that's, like, all the way down that way in the city. And you can cross there, but, like, why? What's the point? Why make it stressful for yourself? Should I do Beantown? Beantown's pretty quick. Beantown doesn't take too long. I wish I had a silencer on one of these guns. And I did just get a short hunting rifle, so we'll have to upgrade that, put a scope on it, make that the actual sniper rifle and all that stuff. There's no fun games. What? There's so many fun games, sir. Go back and play a classic. Whenever I get into like a rut with gaming, I go play classic games. That's how I've always approached it. A classic one? Go play like one of the original Warcrafts. Like Orcs and Humans or Reign of Chaos. Reign of Chaos is really good. Stupid monkey. Alright, might as well switch to something that's a little bit better in here. It's been a while since I've been inside of Beantown. I don't remember where all the loots are. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of like old console games, like when the Atari was first out, or the like even like the NES, SNES and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, they're great games. Like, they're great games on each of those systems. But I personally, like, my favorite era was N64. Like, that was the era that I grew up with, that I loved. Like, I didn't start gaming until I was probably about like 12 or 13. And so all my friends had like the Segas and the NES and all of that. My first console was the N64, and so I personally, that's the era that I'm a big fan of. Come on, let's go. My favorite hidden mechanic in Fallout is the peak. Like, hardly anybody knows about the peak. But as long as you're up against a wall, you can peek around the side. And so if you're doing firefights like this, it makes it so much easier. Hardened Raider leg, I don't want that. We're gonna have to go through a lot of this stuff here. God, you gotta love when the 10mm pistol is just this overpowered, right? All right, they're up there. Ignore them for right now. Hey, itching and burning. Yeah, I was playing a lot of Zomboid while we were getting our server set up and stuff like that. But definitely was getting that Fallout itch. You know how it goes. You know, like Bethesda games, they work like that. You get them in like waves. You want to play them in different waves. And so I always get the itch to play Fallout at least once a year. And then just take it through like a full playthrough, build a bunch of settlements, all that stuff. So yeah, we'll be playing Fallout for a few weeks here. Go up there in a minute. Or actually, let me go check everything else out. Nah, I don't want that. But I want that. Yeah, picket fences. The actual picket fences. Picket fences. What a great one. Don't want to worry about the elevator just yet. Alright, let's do it. When will the Minecraft server start? The exact same time that we relaunch the Zomboid server. Our server admin and host, for that matter, I mean, it's his system that we all play on. He is in the process of moving. And so moving is obviously a lot of work. It's like one of the most stressful things in the world that you have to do. And so, yeah, he's been going through it, trying to get all of that moved over. But he said that probably by like Friday or something like that, we should have Zomboid and Minecraft servers back up and running. So there you go. Hey, Jake, good to see you, buddy. Always love. I even sit there and I watch Fallout streams constantly too. And so it is one of those games that just will never, ever get old. Don't like this. Hang on. I'll just back out real fast. You've never moved in 14 years? I went through, my wife and I, we get restless wherever we move. And so we move probably every 2 to 3 years. This is the longest we've actually lived in one location since we got married, and it's 3.5 years, or actually not even 3.5 years, it's just 3 years at this point. And so this is the longest I've lived in the same spot. But like, used to live in Washington, D.C., then moved to Florida, then now live in Southern California. So, can't complain about it, right? There you go, Jake. That's awesome. Wait, super or supper? I'm confused. This wasn't supposed to be there? That makes sense. If I missed it. Alright, hang on. Let's see what's an easy one. So nice inside. They're pretty easy. Wind would be easy to latch in. So let's start with nice. Perfect. That actually worked really well. Nice. Perfect. There we go. Supper. I'm hungry. I'm actually really hungry. Like super, super hungry. Actually, I don't think I ate lunch today. But I ate breakfast, which is weird. Like, I don't normally eat breakfast. Yeah, Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's probably one of the only Chili Pepper songs that I really enjoy. Like talented dudes, but like obviously they have their controversies around them and stuff like that. Yeah, I get it. I definitely get it. We can say supper instead of wasoup. Personally, I'll probably still say wasoup. But I get it. I definitely get it. Where are you? Up there? Weird. They're in the elevator area, so I'll have to kind of go back through that way. But I'm pretty sure I got everybody else on the ground floor here down. Gotta love little like tableau stories like this, right? So much fun. Oh, so yeah, I guess I could explain that inside joke to you guys on TikTok. So on YouTube, one of our followers came in one day and they said "What's up?" but instead of saying "What's up," they said "Wasup," and so it's stuck. And everybody in the channel, that's why people come into the channel and they say "Wasup," is just because of that. What? Who just shot at me? Who the hell just shot at me? Did I just? That's what just shot at me. I feel really dumb about that. I walked over a trip line. I feel really dumb about that. But yeah, so that's why you'll hear, if you're in our Discord, you'll see people say "Wasup" to each other and stuff like that. Just the longest running inside joke on Base Legend. It's like 8-9 months in running at this point. And what's the other inside joke? Lil. Somebody came into chat one day and they wanted to say LOL, and they ended up saying Lil instead. And so if you ever see anybody on the Base Legend chat, say Lil. They're one of the OGs. Been here for about a year or so. All right, so that's the door. Perfect. What's up? Oh, come on. Should have had that shot. I think I'm wearing an assault gas mask. All right, let's do some armor checking real fast. That was some of the first Zomboody streams. That was a fun time. Man, look at all this boiled armor that I'm picking up. Love that. All right, ditch all that stuff. Don't need it. Don't need it at all. Take that, though. Cool. Get that jet. You're an OG now? You've been here for what? About 2 months now, right? We have some people like Master of Food on YouTube here. He's been with us for about a year and a half or so. Some of our members we've had for about like 11 months or something like that. This channel is only a year and a half old. That's something that trips me out every single day that I think about it. Is like we made this channel a year and a half ago, and it's gotten to the point where like I have to spend hours every single day just responding to comments and things like that. So I'm super grateful. Like this channel's taking off a lot quicker than any of us really ever expected to do. And so yeah, again, super grateful. It was you who made Wasup? Huh. I did not know that. Or I didn't remember that, Master of Food, but I'm taking your word for it. I believe you, right? I mean, it makes sense. I thought it was like Jack or something like that who came in with a misspelling. I didn't realize it was intentional. I'm glad that I know the origin story properly. All right. Onward to Diamond. Let's scoop up this settlement while we're over here real fast. Oh, man. What settlement is that? Oh, I know which one it is. It's like Oberton Station or something like that. Yeah, Oberlin Station. It's another one that you have to be aligned with in order to do something to them or with them.
Am I ever glad to see you? We could really use a hand.
Really? You're going to let me do the quest right now?
You in some kind of trouble?
A pack of feral ghouls have pulled up near.
No, I don't think you've missed. I think you've only missed like 1 or 2 so far.
Not a problem.
That'll be
And so, yeah, kudos. All right, so we'll go ahead and do that one. Kind of happy that they're letting us get that one early. Yeah, I really want to go to Nuka World. That's the DLC in this one that I really enjoy. In Vegas, New Vegas, it was the Sierra Madre. That was the best DLC in New Vegas, was Sierra Madre. And then in which one was it? Fallout 3, Mothership Zeta, I'll say was the best one of the DLCs. Nope, nobody's here. Oops. There we go. Enjoy that milk, bud. Enjoy that milk. All right, there's the suicider. Where's the other one? Oh. Didn't get the other one. Whoops. Need to heal real fast. Perfect. My arm's been crippled. Luckily, I just used a stim pack. Okay. Easy enough. That's unfortunate, dude. How'd you break your arm last year? I've never broken like a big limb or anything like that. I've broken like fingers and toes, but that's about it. I think the first time you showed up was your stream. Yeah, I remember that. It was last summer. I think it was a what game was it? It was a Sons of the Forest stream, if I remember correctly. I don't think it was Zomboid. And so it was like a few weeks later that somebody suggested I play Zomboid, and I got it on a Steam sale. So I love this room because you got this trader here, right? Again, I love the tableaus inside of this game. So there's this trader, okay? And he's got this little like roadside farm or stand, right? He's growing all of his hydroponic crops and all that. But then back here, he's got basically a meth lab where he's growing silt bean and growing fungus. And he's got his whole chemistry lab set up to make more Day Tripper. And so again, I love the tableaus in this. I think that that's one of the coolest parts of the Fallout game series is the tableaus. I'm heading up to the vault. That's where I'm going. I really appreciated that. It was such a good tip. Definitely such a good tip. That's what I'm waiting for on the next update of Grounded, is I'm actually going to start working on a mega base when I get to that. Vault 81. I don't feel like going in. This is that awesome trading settlement. And so there's some really good trade to have here. But don't really need it otherwise. Yeah, once I build out Vault 88, I'll probably end up investing into doing Nuka World. Just because I like the Nuka World quest so much. Bring it on. Let's go, bloat bug. Bloat fly, whatever. Really? Not a big fan of how much action points that takes. Alright, you know what? Not dealing with us. Thank you. Okay. Instant gaming? I don't think I've ever heard of instant gaming before. We had a service a long time ago called Gamefly, and I don't know if Gamefly is still around, but if it is, that was like a streaming service for games and like a game rental service. So that way you could basically rent whatever games you wanted, whenever you wanted. And then you would pay monthly instead. So it was like Netflix for gaming. I never got it. I always wanted to. But it was just never really anything that was worthwhile on my radar. You know, what? Where did you come from? That was not nice. Okay. Stupid monkey. Another hunting rifle there. That's kind of nice.
Don't think I can pick this.
We'll get there eventually. The amount of chests that you kind of have to just leave behind in the early game is always upsetting. Actually, I wonder... Hang on. This one looks connected? Maybe? It might be connected? We'll see. Oh, that's nifty. Kind of wish that I turned that on first. Feel like I should have seen that. Advanced bug. Just bug killing. So I got Minecraft when I got the legit game. Well, that's not bad at all. That's a good price point for Minecraft. I ended up paying like 30 for mine, 30 USD. And so, yeah, you definitely got a better deal than I did, sir. All right, almost a diamond. So you guys know in the Fallout TV show how like the dude's just like running or walking by the turret? It's because of this. Like it's 100% lore accurate. It's so funny. Okay. Decent stuff. Don't care about going into Parkview. Probably should have looked around the corner before I walked in here, but whoops. Alright, does this require the terminal to open? Yep. Did I buy Grounded? Yeah, I bought Grounded. You're talking about the original one or the early access? I have both. But yeah. Definitely bought Grounded. There we go. I've been playing Grounded 2 a lot too. Take that blood pack with me. All right, here's Diamond. As I said, like it's a little bit longer, but you have to deal with so much less resistance this way.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing
Skip
right
on
here.
through.
Crying
Let's
out
go.
loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out. Is that it?
Yep,
Look,
exactly.
scary reporter.
I'm sorry.
You guys have seen the using the mods to get up onto the roof and being able to actually control the gate.
City's in a tizzy.
All right, come on, let's get it done. I did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Sorry, Piper. My gosh. Here, just kill me. Do a quick load. I don't even know when my last load was, but I'm gonna let Piper take me out because I did not mean to shoot her in the face. She deserved that one. She deserved that kill. So dumb. I was trying to just skip through the dialogue. I was not. I got a hair trigger on this sniper rifle. So hair trigger. All right, so it put me all the way back at Beantown, which is fine. Just means that we have a little bit of a run back in. I did not mean to do that. It's fine. Man, we have a pretty long run back. It's all good. Yeah, well, I at least meant it, sir. You can definitely DM it to me. I mean, I probably won't get it. There's so many games that like I've bought that I haven't even bothered to install or play. And so like I probably shouldn't even be playing this. We have like 5 affiliate streams and videos that I need to get done too. Like developers that have asked us to play their indie games and stuff. So much fun to do, by the way. Love doing affiliate streams. So if you like checking out new games, this is a channel to subscribe to. But either way, yeah, I would definitely say that you can send it to me and I'll check it out. But I am probably going to be focused on like getting some other games done, like Valheim. Still going to go down all the way to the vault and like go the exact same path that I typically go. But that was dumb. Oh yeah, I forgot about these dudes. What's up, bro? Two seconds. Wow, they gave me a legendary this time. I'll take it. Like, I would definitely take a legendary. Two seconds. My health is really low, so if I don't pop a Med-X, I'm gonna die before I get my health up. Alright, let's just end this already. Really? As soon as you go behind the tree, that's when we're gonna start shooting? Okay, fine. Alright, come on, what'd you give me? Crippling Knuckles, that's it? Lame. Lame. I wasn't expecting it, but the Suicider got taken out by my grenade, and I was not expecting that to happen. So I'm looking for his body because he should have that, the nuke with him. I mean, that sounds like a valid thing to go to jail for. Alright, guess I can't find the Suicider. Having the nuke would have been nice to sell, but oh well. Please grab all this corn. I love the implication that they just like wiped this dude out. Like that's what they're implying here, is that this poor sap right here didn't make it. Alright, get the Day Tripper in here real fast. Got it.
Nice.
Okay. Onward. Get Vault 81, and then cut across to Diamond City again. Yeah, actually, can I start it now? No, we still haven't gotten there yet. Okay, we're almost at level 8. At the next level, I should be able to, don't like that. You were supposed to be inside of a house, sir. Let's do some drugs. Okay. Exciting. I guess I could just wait until morning to make this a little bit easier on myself, right? That just seems so unnecessary. Yeah, there you go, Nate. Oh, that's not a bad price at all. But then again, I mean, I feel like GTA 5 goes on sale at least once a month or something like that, or at least once a year they give it away for free. And the closer that they get to it, the more that's going to be the case, and they're just going to give it away. All right, so I'm trying it this time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this time. Let's go, bugs. Okay. That actually, that was kind of satisfying. I enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed that one. That was good. Wait, hang on. You just scroll down a little bit on the vertical feed. It's crazy. An 8 on a 1 out of 10 on how crazy it is. I want to know what you stumbled onto. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Don't ask. Mighty kind of you. Wait, what was that? Recoil compensating armor piercing what? Oh, automatic pipe rifle. Don't want that. Definitely don't want that. Selling Fallout 5? What? How can you sell Fallout 5? That makes no sense. Yay, supply lines. Oh, that makes things so much easier to finally have the supply line set up. See, I was smart this time and I actually took that out. Anyway, are you out of here, Master O Food? Sounds good, sir. Well, I just made it back to Piper, and this time I'm putting my gun away so I don't shoot her in the face accidentally.
What do you mean you can't open
Oh,
the
that's
door?
not bad at all.
Stop
I
playing.
actually might get a copy of Fallout 3 if it's only €2. But I need the Mothership Zeta DLC. That's what makes Fallout 3 so good.
Job.
Have a good one, Master O Food. You have a great rest of your day, sir.
Keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies.
There you go.
City's in a tizzy.
I'm sure that the DLCs are going to be equally as cheap. I mean, what, Fallout 3 is almost 20 years old at this point? When did Fallout 3 come out?
You want into Diamond City, right?
Fallout 3 came out in 2008. That's when I graduated high school, my friend. Like, as an old game.
You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the
Great
gate
game,
and
though.
let us in,
Like,
or
don't get me wrong,
you
great
wanna
game.
talking to Crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
DLs plus the... How are the DLCs out of stock of a digital game? That doesn't make any sense.
Better head inside quick before
All right.
catches on the trail.
Let's get inside. Just gonna activate the quest with Nick. And then get on back to where I need to be.
Who let you back inside?
Brr, 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 brr.
Sullivan to
Brr, brr,
keep
brr.
the gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of
What up, Danny?
I'll have that printer
You're that
parts.
I wasn't lying. Go for it.
Wasn't lying. I got a whole supply train coming in tomorrow.
Is that right?
Hey, I got it.
Well, if that's the case, let me put it down.
Why don't we ask the newcomer?
Made 50 caps on that one.
Players threaten to throw free speech in the dumpster.
I support the news,
Always
sir.
believe in freedom of the.
Oh, I didn't. Welcome to. Don't let this.
All right, sounds
I'm sure
great.
Your city's a great place.
Yeah. Greatest house of
That
cards.
doesn't make sense, though. How can you have a limited supply of a digital asset? Like, that doesn't make sense for something like a video game. Unless they're buying codes and then wholesaling them.
I'm trying to find.
Trying to find.
Sure. My son, Sean.
There we
No,
go. Come on. Who can help?
Sure.
Well,
There we go.
there's-
A free experience here and there.
I've had enough of this.
That's
Piper.
one of my
From now
favorite,
on, consider you and that little
like, side
sister
quests
of
is
yours
finding out that
Yes,
McDonough,
tell
or
him,
the
Donna, that's
mayor,
all you
whatever
do.
his name is,
Right.
McDonough
I'm
is
impressed. Not everyone
synth.
can claw information
I thought that
out
was
of
like
people's
a legit quest when he like loses it and shoots Danny and stuff like that.
I think I just found my next story.
All right, there we go. Probably the easiest quest right there is the story of the century one. Gosh, and I will say that the plasma rifle in Fallout 4 looks so much better than the plasma rifle in 3 in New Vegas. That is for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and activate the Valentine quest. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all we're going to do here for right now. Might check out the vendors, but, like, there's really no point, you know, except for the weapons bench. That's armor. What am I doing? There we go. But here, this is what I'm looking to do. Can't build anything because of where I'm at. But once I get back to Sanctuary, yeah, that'll be what it is. All right, let's go talk to Valentine's administrative assistant. I guess that would be her title, right? I don't remember her name. I should know her name. Ellie Perkins.
Something wrong?
What up, Ellie?
Stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
There's a Steam Epic. Wait, what? I have no idea what you're referring to. I'm confused.
You're right. I'm sorry.
All right, well, let's go get this dude.
There's an opal.
Ask for
Hey, I'd
some
love to
money.
help.
Money, huh?
I'll find him. You have
I love that. I love that if you can get your charisma of over 7, you just get caps and experience so easily in this game. All right, so there's the Mysterious Stranger file. I love that one. I love the Mysterious Stranger file. But there's also all these other files that you find here after you get Valentine back. After Nick gets back here, there's like all these other files that are just sitting around that are other like little side quests for you to do. All right, got our little game here. So I guess we're heading back to Sanctuary for right now, just so I can start setting up some supply routes. I almost want to get one close to Diamond City real fast, as opposed to... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go set up Hangman's Alley real fast. Wait, which job? Gotta tell me which job it is. I'm very confused. Alright, let's head on back this way. Oh, wait, hang on. There's like the whole cutscene right here.
What have you done with the real Riley?
Great cutscene. Great cutscene.
I'm not a sin. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, for family.
Oh, you're talking about the getting the paint?
Now.
Yeah, I can activate that one. It's really quick to do.
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me? Just you folks getting damn paranoid.
I'm not gonna shoot that guy. So much more fun just to watch him die. Alright, let everybody go back to normal. And in the meantime, I'm not sure which other one you're referring to. Gonna have to give me a little more context in that, bud.
Only one thing's worth finding because of
That's something that I did figure out. There's like something that involves the bases here. And I can't remember what the quest is, but you have to like run the bases or something. The little kid that sells water? I vaguely remember that. Hey, Soulful. Yeah, it has been a while. Good to see you, buddy.
working hard.
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry.
Good. Think it
Happy to help out.
Okay.
hard work.
Only if you throw in some more money.
Give me that money.
A good Samaritan.
Fine.
Retrieval. I'm all-
Much obliged.
I have no desire to sit here and wait for your speech, sir. So I'm just going to sit here for wait hours. For 5 hours. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Soulful. That's unfortunate. Oh, I know which one that you're talking about. Yeah, Travis. Gotcha. Might as well. Except you don't activate this quest with, well, I guess you activate the water one. But yeah, you don't activate Travis's quest yet until you go into the that dugout thing. So never mind, I'm on Travis. But yeah, let me go over to the water one. I don't know. I don't screw people over in Fallout games. Like, I actually try to be helpful and stuff like that.
Shan, what have I told you about keeping the lake? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. I was a legitimate businessman like myself. Always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
Letting them finish this conversation first.
Profit has
I ain't rushing.
I manage the water.
I don't need to rush around and do it. Whoops. Didn't mean to fall on that. Oh well. Okay.
Word is, something bad went
Hi
down
there.
in the old
Can't
museum
talk
of
now.
witchcraft.
Some other
What up, Shang?
Hey, love to chat.
See, he doesn't have time to talk to me.
I'm a busy man. Things to do, people to see.
Doesn't have time. Let me go. Let him go inside his house, and then I'll talk with him. If I remember correctly, that's what it has to be. You have to wait for him to get in. What time is it? Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's 7. Okay, let me just wait a little bit. Ooh, that sounds good. Man, garlic chicken does sound good. Okay.
Purified water.
What up, Shane?
Sound on the coffee
Or
table.
Shang?
Anything I can.
Ah, the
Let's do it.
Depends.
job's 100 caps. I like you.
Uh huh. I'm on it.
Just don't drown.
Exciting. Go ahead and turn that one on real fast. How do you let it get this contaminated, Shang? Rude. Okay. Well, that was handled.
Hey, Shang.
Look how clean the water is now. Good job. Here's your pay. Now, how about you pick up some bottles for the road?
How about no?
Shang?
So maybe you weren't the first person I asked. Hey, I'm stuff else for my job. Anyway,
Appreciate
Don't
Shang.
need anything.
take a hike.
What a great character. All right, let's get back to never mind. I was gonna say let's get back to Sanctuary, but I am gonna head to Hangman's Alley instead and set up another base in Hangman's Alley. Nah, I'm not going that way. I only got like 15 minutes left in the stream, so I'm gonna go to Hangman's Alley instead. Try to get that done while I still got a little bit of time, just to start that recruiting process. It makes sense, man. I made some great pasta with broccoli the other day. Like, it's fantastic. And so might do something like that again tonight. I think I have some broccoli floret, like a big old head of broccoli in the fridge right now. Man, I'm hungry. That's like all I'm thinking about right now is food. Like super, super, super hungry. Ugh, go downstairs and raid the fridge, even though I gotta like start cooking in a few minutes. Excuse me. Alright, so again, just heading to Hangman's Alley here. Just to make it really, really, really quick. Pick up a couple of these other locations as we go. Do love that. How you can get, like, it's just such a cool sewer location. But, alright, Hangman's Alley, let's get there.
I'll wear your guts
Oh,
around.
I went the wrong way. Whoops. I might as well get all this experience. Not bad. There's like one up in a window somewhere. Not entirely sure where he's at. Oh, there's a suicider coming. And now we play the waiting game. Close enough.
Stop moving, stupid man!
I don't feel like going into the apartments. There we go. Go ahead and end it while we can. Alright, went the wrong way. Let's go the right way now. It is a nice little job for Caps, but again, I keep my streams at pretty limited. Which I know this is going to sound really ridiculous, but like, even the time duration that we stream is based on like statistics and things like that. And so we know that like hang on, I'm blanking on the word. I'll help these guys out real fast. But I know that still blanking. Hang on. I know that like the optimal time for us to be streaming is only 2 hours. Any longer than that and it starts getting boring. It'll get longer in the future. And then so we'll be able to do like all those quests in the future. Man, that took a lot of shots. I need something stronger than this 38. Actually, I think this is a 308 now that I think about it. I'm not sure. Did you get him? Yeah, they got him. Do I have a Costco where I'm at? Yes, yes I do. And actually, ironically, it's kind of funny that you're bringing it up because I was just talking to my wife about this just the other day about how we need to get a Costco membership because I collect Pokemon cards and some of the best deals in terms of Pokemon cards are at Costco. And so yeah, there's a Costco like literally 10 minutes away from where I live, which is fantastic. Love it, love it. All right, here's Hangman's Alley. This is probably one of my favorite, like, in the city bases that you find is this one right here.
Sweet.
I know you're here. How much you got?
Don't throw grenades at me. That's not nice. What's up, Psycho? Gotta love the critical hits, right? Alright. Short combat rifle, you can come with me. Bottle caps. Cool. So again, this is probably one of my favorite base locations or settlement locations that is just accessible to you. That's not like inside of a building in the main city of the Commonwealth. Nice. Keep upgrading this armor. But again, not gonna actually build anything. This was just kind of where I wanted to get to stop the stream today. Let's go ahead and activate it. Just take down a couple of these big ones here. Yeah. Kevin's Natural Food Roasted Garlic Chicken. Okay. I'm going to have to check that out. That sounds really, really good. All right, we'll keep the defenses all set up here. That's fine. Open that chain up. All right, and then real quick before I call the stream, let's see what kind of power situation I have here. Generators, can't make one of those. Can't make a recruitment beacon. Okay, no worries. No worries. So let's get on back to Sanctuary and set up my trade lines. I need to get a recruitment beacon at Sanctuary too, so that way I can actually start recruiting people in general. Oh, it's just all paused and frozen. That makes sense. I mean, they don't want to have like you bugging and interacting with the world, so I guess that kind of makes sense, right? All right, home sweet home. I always forget to close my door. Like it's not necessary to do it, but I always forget to close my door here. Don't need to do anything up there. What did I come back here for? Guess we can just do a little store all junk thing. And then, do I have enough to do a recruitment beacon here? Nope, missing the crystal. All right, no worries. Where's that really depressed dude who sleeps all the time? Because she's my lady, like my food lady, so I don't want to get rid of her. And there he is. All right, so you are now the supply line to Red Rocket. Okay. That work? Yeah. Okay, that worked. Oh, absolutely. Costco chicken is one of the best ones. That makes sense. Man, so they're seriously... I have a supply line now, but I didn't have any crystal over there. Okay. All right, well, that's what we'll have to do next time is get our recruitment beacon set up so that way we can get things going there. But either way, guys, this is where I'm going to call it today. As always, if you're a fan of base building games, like survival games, base building survival games, survival horror games, that type of thing, that's what we try to do all day, every day here at Base Legend is we play survival games and base building games and that type of thing. So if that is something that you're into, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Try to release new content every single day, whether we do a live stream or if we are like doing some shorts or like just long form content or whatever. Got a fun video coming up soon about base building and city building games that have no survival elements whatsoever in them, and so I'm pretty excited about that video coming out in the next week or so, probably sooner than that, but either way. All right, everybody, and that's what I'm gonna call it with, and all of that fun stuff. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Sky Children of the Light. I'm Googling that after I get off of today's stream because I have no idea what that is. I love that I trust Bethesda saves. People are like, no, don't trust the Bethesda save. That's ridiculous. I trust the Bethesda save. Either way, everybody, you guys have a great rest of your day. It's Kevin. It's Base Legend. Bye. Oh yeah, City Skylines 2 is on the list. It definitely made the cut. Hey Dave, yeah, Fallout's one of the best games series of all time. But anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.